Hi everyone. So the last session we discussed about resolving the loop by using the aliases, right? So today we'll see how to resolve the loop by using the context. Okay? So guys, here I have a requirement here. I want to create a report showroom name by sale total and rental total. So in each showroom, how much total sales revenue got and what is the rental total? Sale total and rental total. And also there is another requirement. I want to display the client device. So the client name and the showroom country and the client country, model name like a customer and which car model he purchased it, and what is the color of the car, and the sale total and the rental total and the region name, the client region name. Okay, I want to display that information. And also there is another requirement. I want to display the model name and the maker name and the maker country. So a particular model is manufactured by some maker, some different company. So I want to display that maker name, and also I want to display the maker country. That is what another report. And also there is another requirement. So I want to display the client and belongs to which range. So this we have discussed. The client belongs to which range and the sales range and rate, rental range. So is it a mid range or the expensive range? That information we already discussed by using the Mora's database. So this information, so I want to display this requirement. So client name, showroom name, model name, color. So all this requirement I want to display. So to create this report, so we need to design the universe first, right? So we need to understand the data source. So related to this data, in which database we have it. So that we need to see. So we have a Motas database in our server and also in my local system also we have here. So guys, you have the sale table. So in the sale table, so we have the two types of information. One is the sale and rental. So if I want to see the rental information, the sale type is equal to. So if you keep the condition sale type is equal to R, then so it will display the only the sale rental type information, rental data, right? So if you keep it as S, then the report is going to display the only the rental. And if you keep filter on the sale type is equal to S, then so it is going to display the only the sale information. But see, generally, if we have a separate table, rental and the sale table, so it is very easy to generate create the columns, right? So what I am doing, so I'm going to connect to the invoice designer. So this we already discussed, right? Already. So what are the different tables we have? The sale table and the sale model table. Okay, and the model table. To get the sale model name, so we need to join with the sale to sale model table, model to the model name, right? Sale model to the model table we need to join to get the model details, sale model name details, right? So because in the sale table we have the sale ID, but we don't have the model ID. So the model ID, so each sale ID there is a model ID there in the sale model table. See? And again, if you join with the model sale model table to the model table, so then we will get the model name details, right? And similarly, to get the client information, we need to join with the sale to the client table, right? So that is the way we will get the information. So I'm connecting to the designer tool. Create a new universe. So this today we are going to discuss resolving the loop by using the context. Okay. And I am using the existing connection, which is a Moodle start connected to the Moodle database. This is the connection. The server is responding. Click on OK. Now insert the tables. Client table I am inserting, and the color, country, the maker table, right? To display the maker name, so we need to insert the maker table also. Model and color is model color is not required. We already inserting the color table. Region is required. Sale table is required. Sale model, showroom, style. Why? Because, and also I am inserting the style also. The car model, and which is this style, it is the style, car model of the style. To get that information, we need to insert the style table also. Okay, insert this, all the tables, close. Now, so we don't have the multiple fact table. So for that, what I am doing, I am inserting the one more table. I am creating an alias table here. So we don't have, even though to display the rental total, sale total, we can create a separate objects. But what I am doing, to introduce another fact table, we don't have one multiple fact table. So what I am doing, I am creating an alias table. I am making it as a, this table I am making it as a rental. Okay. Generally, like see, it depends on the model, dimensional model. They define this structure. So what I am doing, the back end we have only the fact table, so the sale table. So that I am doing. So this fact table I am making it as a two fact tables. One is a sale and another is a rental. Okay. But as of now, both the tables having the same data. Both the tables having the same data. So what I am doing here, so I am keeping, see, I am keeping this on the table, like it should display only the sale information, and this rental table, it is displaying only the rental data. Okay, so how we can restrict the data? Which one we need to use to put the table level restrictions? What type of the join we need to use to restrict the table level condition? Self-restricted joins, right? So what I am doing, so insert a join, so select the sale table, sale type is equals to, so I am making it as a sale. Click on OK. Okay, and also I am making this also, insert a join, rental type is equal to R. Okay. Now guys, now what we can think are, now these are the two tables. So this is the sale table and rental table. This is a rental table. That means, so it contains only the rental information. This contains only the sale table, sale data. Okay. So if you want to see the customer, so through the which customer we have the rental total, that information you will get it with the client and rental table. Okay. So if you want to see the rental information, so based on the client, so that information you will get it the client and rental. If you join it, so you will get the data. And if you want to see the sale total or sale related information, if you join with the client table to the sale table, then you will get the client and sale information, you will get it, right? Okay. So basically, based on the requirement, I am going to join this table. So I want to display the client and model name. I want to display the client and the client name and client country. And also I want to display the client and showroom name, right? And similarly, I want to display the model name and maker country. Okay. So for that, what I am doing, I am joining with a different all the tables here. So I am joining with the client ID to the client ID, and similarly I am joining with the client ID to client ID. Why I am joining with the client to the rental table? To get the rental total. Okay. And also, so I want to display the client region name also. To get the region name, I'm joining with the region ID to region ID. Also to get the country name, I'm joining with the country table to the region table. And also, so guys, you can see here there is a country ID also there in this table, and here also we have country ID. So directly you can join with the country to country ID also. Fine. And so I want to display the model name, sale model name. So to get the model name, we need to join with the sale ID to sale ID, and also the rental model name. So I want to display is a customer, is a client, is a taking a rent a car. So and which model name is taken a rent a car. To get the rental model name, I need to join with the rental table to the sale model table. Okay, and similarly I am joining with the model ID to the model ID. So to get the model details, right? And also you can join with the color table. And now I am joining with to get the showroom details, I am joining with the showroom ID to the showroom ID. So and also I want to see the showroom rental showroom details. So how to get the rental showroom details? Join with the rental table to showroom ID. Fine. Then and also I want to see the country name. The showroom belongs to which country? To get that information, I am joining with the showroom to the country table. Okay. And also I am joining with the model table to maker ID. See here, you can see the maker ID. And also I want to display the maker country. To get the maker country, I am joining with the country table. Okay. And also I want to display the style information. So we have joined with the style table to style. Okay. Anything else? That's it. So now what we need to do? So we need to check the cardinality. We need to check the cardinality. So I am detecting the cardinality here. So guys, why we need to set up the cardinality? Because so if you set up the cardinality only, then only we can detect the loop. Detect the loop work properly if you set up the cardinality. Okay, that's what I'm checking, the detect the cardinality to find out the loops. Okay. So guys, meantime you can find out how many loops are there. Please count the number of loops. Okay, right. So now check integrity. So we can find out the cardinality is set up or not. So one cardinality is missing here. Okay. So guys, you can, by doing the check integrity, we can see all the problems. So if anything missing, if any errors are there, so that we can do it with the check integrity. The check cardinality means if any check cardinality is missing, so it will display here. So cardinalities are fine. Now, so guys, so now check it, like how many loops are there. Can anyone tell how many loops are there? You can count it. I hope you guys you understand, right? See, let's assume now the sale is separate table and rental is separate table. So rental table contains the rental total information and sale table contains the sale total information. Okay. So why I have joined all these tables? To get the client model name information, client which car model he has taken a rent car. So to get that information, I need to join with the claim to the rental table, rental to the sale model to the model table. Okay, and also who is a maker? So client has a purchase a car, and that particular car model, something the model name is something XYZ, and who is the maker of the XYZ model, and also like in which country the model is manufactured. So where the maker is, which country is the maker? So to get a maker country name, I need to join this maker table to country table. And similarly, the showroom, like the customer purchased a car, and the car, which showroom he purchased it, and belongs to which country? The showroom name, and I want to display the country name. So in that case, I need to join with the sale client to the sale table, sale to the showroom, showroom to the country. To get the rental table, so rental information, I need to join with the client to the rental, rental showroom, showroom to the country, right? And similarly, to get the client, so I need to join with the client, rental, showroom, sale model, model table to the style. Okay. So can anyone tell, so how many loops are there? Five loops. Loop is a closed path, right? Yes. So Harita is telling 5 loops. So is it easy to identify the loops here, or it is very difficult to identify the loops? There are many combination of the loops is coming. Are only the 5 loops or 3 loops are there? You guys are getting my question, right? This is important, like see in real time, most of the time to resolve the loops by we always use the context. So in the last session we have only one loop, and that we have resolved it by the aliases, right? Okay. So how we can detect the loop? So when you see here, there is a detect loop option is there. So you can detect the loop. There are 24 loops are there. Let's see one by one. So this is one loop, third loop, right? Fourth loop, fifth loop. There are many loops out there. Okay. So what I am doing here to resolve this loop. So some of the loops, so we can resolve it by the aliases. Let's take example one of the loop. See, the identify the loop. See guys, this is a one loop, right? Closed path, whatever the closed path is there, that is a like a loop. This is one of the loop. Okay. See, client table, sale model, model to the rental. This is a one loop. And I'm showing one more loop. This is also one more loop, right? So client sale. See, these are the joints are there. These are the closed path. Okay. So how to identify the loop? So whenever the joints occur, see this is a one table, and this is one table, this is one table, this is one table, one table. So I have joined this table. Whenever the closed path joins are there, so that we can call it as a loop. So this is a loop, right? This is a closed path happened here. Okay, it's a closed path happened. This is a loop. Okay. This is where we can identify the loop. Or else, like you can detect the coordinate, detect the loop. From here also we can see how many loops are there. Okay, perfect. 24 loops are there. So can anyone tell? Yesterday we discussed how to resolve loop. So how to resolve this loop? So let's take this example. Okay, this is the one loop is there. How to resolve this loop? Can I create an alias table and the country table? So I am creating the alias table and the country table. So this I am making it as a showroom country. Because see the client country I am getting from the showroom country table only, and also to get the showroom country also I am taking the country table only. So if you take a showroom country name and a client country name from the same table, so you don't get the proper data. If it is a separate tables, then we will see the proper data, right? So basically, why have joined with the showroom to the country table? To get the showroom is belongs to which country. So for that, what I am doing? So I have removed the join between the showroom to the country, and I am joining with the alias table. Detect the coordinality, click on OK. Now detect the loop. Now 12 loops are there. We have only 12 loops. Earlier we have 24 loops, now we have 12 loops. Okay? Fine. So now, so there is a maker country. So to get the maker country, I am joining with the maker to the country table, right? So create an alias table and the country table again. So this I am making it as a maker. Click on OK. So remove this dot join and join with the maker to the country table. Okay. So then detect the coordinality. Now check how many loops are there now. There are 4 loops. And this is there is a one more loop, right? The client, region and country table. This is also closed path, right? See, basically, if you remove this join also, so we'll get the data, the country name, right? See, customer belongs to which country? To get that information, so I can, even if I don't join this table also, I will get the country name. How I will get the country name? Through the region table, I will get the country name. Even if you don't join client to the country table also, I can get the client belongs to which country. Through the region table, I will get it. Okay, is that correct? Right. So, but see, when user trying to drag the client name and country name, so what happened? And the region also came into the picture. The region table also came into the picture when you drag the object of the client and country. So unnecessarily other join is coming into the picture. So for that, what I am doing, I am joining with the client to the country table. If any user want to create a report with the client and country name, so if you don't have the direct join to the client country, then so other extra joins into the coming to the picture, right? For that, I joined with the client to the country table. But so in this situation, to avoid some of the intermediate table, so we can use the shortcut join. So shortcut join, it won't act as a loop, even if the loop is formed. But when you use the shortcut join, it won't take it as a the loop. But whenever you drag in the first name and the country name, so the query will generate using this path. But when user running the report with the first name, region and country, then query will generate by taking this path. Okay. So when we can use this shortcut join, so shortcut join is useful to avoid the intermediate table. So if you see, guys, if you don't use the shortcut join, then you are trying to create a report with the first name, last name and country name. In that case, what will happen? So the region and the client and the country table. So with the three tables, so the query will generate, right? Because there is no direct join if you don't join with the client to the country table, right? So if you join with the client to the country table with the shortcut join, whenever you are taking the client and country name, so the shortcut will directly the join will create, right? So but if you use the normal join, right, it is forming a loop. If it forms a loop, then so all the joins into the coming to the picture. Even if you are taking the client and regional, so it should come this join. But so what happened if you use the inner join? So all the joins will come in the where condition, right? So that's why. So I am making this as a shortcut join. So basically, if you use the shortcut join, and the performance also, the report performance also increase. But when you can use the shortcut join, only in this situation only we can use the shortcut join. Okay, fine. So now, like a shortcut join, it never act as a loop. So earlier we have the 4 loops. Now once I change that shortcut join, you can see you have only 3 loops. Fine. So then what we need to do? What are the 3 loops are there? You know here, like by looking here itself we can understand what are the 3 loops are there. 1 loop, 2nd loop and 3rd loop. Perfect. So let's do one thing. Let's check this. So this is one report. So this is a 1 loop. So guys, now I need an answer from any one of you. So how we can resolve the loop? This is a 1 loop. So on which table I need to create an alias table? So generally to resolve the loop, or till now we discussed to resolve the loop, we need to create the alias table, right? Okay. So let's create an alias table on the client table. So what we can do, so I am creating the alias table. So an alias table and client table. So I am making it as a rental. So client rental, right? Okay, fine. So now what I can do, I can remove this join and I can join with this table. Client ID to the client ID. Perfect. So detect the coordinate, click on OK. Now how many loops are there? Yes, there is only 1 loop. But the loop is got resolved. The 2 loops are gone. But again the rental client, so this guy is the rental information, So if you want to display the rental client, then so you need to create the separate rental object, rental client object and client object, sale client object, right? And also, see, I want to display the region name also. So client belongs to which region? I want to display that also, right? So I want to display the rental client belongs to which region. Again, I need to join with the client table to region ID, rental table to the region ID, right? Again, his loop is getting formed. That means, do I need to create an alias table and the region table? Again, and also the client is belongs to which range, like belongs to which country. So again, I need to create an alias table and the country table. So guys, you are following me what I am telling here? So you guys are following me what I am discussing here? Why I am here, I am discussing about resolving the loop by using the aliases. So yes, so let's remove this. So someone is telling, so better if you create an alias table on the sale model table, so that we can resolve it problem easily. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I can remove this join and create an alias table. You can, okay? Then, so joining with the rental table to the rental model table. So rental model ID, so I'm joining with the sale ID to, sale ID to the sale ID. Okay. So I have joined this table. Then let's check. There should be only the one loop now. Only one loop. But see guys, so resolving the loop is not a issue, but we need to get the proper data, right? See, I want to display the rental model name also. See, customer taken a rent a car. He has taken a rent a car, and I want to see the rental model name. To get the rental model name, again I need to join with the rental table, rental model table to the model name. Again, loop is come. Why I need to join with the rental model table to the model name? To get the rental model name. That's what I need to join. Right? Maybe you can tell again I can create an alias table model table. So then I need to see the maker name. Again the rental. So if you create an alias table, the number of alias tables are increasing as well as the objects we need to create the separate, right? So actually this is not a proper way. So why I am explaining this? So why can't we create an alias table? If you create the alias table, the number of tables are increasing as well as, so we need to create the separate object for the rental model name. If you do it with alias table, right? So that's what. So the alias table is not proper. So that is not a good idea to resolve the loops using the aliases. Right? Fine guys. So why we doesn't require the alias to resolve this problem? So we can resolve this problem, but if you resolve it, there is a problem occur, like objects, alias tables are increasing, and also objects we need to create the separate object for the model, rental model name, sale model name, or a rental maker country, rental maker, separate object we need to create if the separate tables are there. So then to resolve this problem, I am introducing the context. So how to insert the context? So go here, select this, or like insert a context. Click on insert a context. Now see, so I'm making it as sales context. Just I'm creating the sales context. So in the sales context, what you need to do, you need to join all the sales related joins. You need to add all the sales related joins. Okay. So what are the sales related joins? All this. The client and the sale table, sale model, model name, maker, maker country, style. All these things comes under the sales information, right? So except the rental table. Fine. So now add a join, user join sale, client ID, client region, except the rental you need to add all the joins. Okay, check the loop, there is no loop, zero loops. Now guys you can see, you can okay. See basically what happened, so why see generally if you have a loop, if you have the loop, what happened? So it is going to, if you have the loop, so I'm taking the client last name and rental sale total. If you create a report using the client first name and sale total, what will happen? It will take the all the join paths, right? If the loop occurs. So but what I am doing here, I am splitting the joins. Okay, if you are taking the last name, first name and the sale total, right? Then the SQL will generate using this sales context. And similarly, I am inserting the one more context, rental. Rental. So in the rental context, you need to add only the rental joins, rental related joins. Sale you should not select. Then check the loop. Any loop is there? Zero loop occur. Now guys you can see, is anything I have selected related to the sale? No, right? Now guys you can see the sale is a separate join path and rental is having the separate join paths, right? So it's done. Now let's check. So detect the loop, but still it is showing the loop. But if you do the check integrity, if you select the check for loops, so guys you can see for the check for loops, click on OK. Check loop are OK. So the loop is covered by the rental and sales context, and this loop is covered by the rental and sales. And there are three loops we had earlier. So that loops are covered by the rental and sale total, sale context, right? Now the loop is got resolved. So then what we need to do? We need to create the classes and objects. Customer, region name, country name. Okay. Showroom details. Showroom name, country name, showroom town, showroom name, and also similarly I am taking the, okay, I am creating one more class, model details. Model name, style name, model style name, and model is belongs to which color, and also showroom country. I have created it or not? Showroom country, we need to create it. This is about the showroom country, right? And the maker name and maker country name. This you can make it as a maker. Perfect. Showroom is done, maker is name done, and then we'll create the measure object. Measures. Sales total. Sum of the sale total. Pass this. Click OK. Okay. And sale discount also there. So I'm creating an object for the sale discount. Sum of the sales discount. Click on OK. And the rental table, rental total and rental discount. Pass this. Discount. Fine. So now guys, so we have resolved the loop by using the context. So there are many loops are there. We have done the part. The context by resolving we have resolved those loop by using the context, sale and rental context, right? This is done. So now also we have created the objects as per my requirement only, right? So as per our requirement only. So we have created the different objects. Then save this invoice. Export this invoice to the repository. Invoice successfully exported. Fine. Then create a report. So as per my requirement, so you can just connect to the info and create a report. This is my universe, right? 6 underscore loop underscore context. So as per our requirement, you can design the report. The showroom name wise, the sale total and rental total. I want to display the showroom name, and I want to display the sale total and the rental total. Okay. So basically what happened, the showroom name is coming from this table. Okay. And the sale total is coming from the this table, and the rental total is coming from, sale total is coming from this table and the rental total is coming from this table, right? But these are the separate context. So this join is coming to the one context and this join is coming to the one context. So how it will generate the SQL query? It will create the separate select statement. See, whenever you are taking the object from the different context, so it will create the separate select statement, right? So one is for coming from the sale context, and another select statement is creating by using the rental context, right? So this is the way we are getting the proper records. If you doesn't resolve this loop by using the context, right, what happened? So you can see all the joins in the where condition, whatever the joins. So client, rental, sale, it will come in a single query. So it will not give a proper records, because sale ID, see, the showroom ID for rental is different, showroom ID for the sale is different. So if it is comes into the same condition, same join, so we will not see any common showroom ID and the common client ID, showroom ID in the both the tables, right? If you have any showroom, when any customer purchase a car and he has taken a rent a car, in that case you will see that only information if you are not resolve the loop, right? But we have resolved the loop. So using the context, when you are taking the showroom sale total and rental total, so it is taking the separate select statement. If it is a single statement, so you will not, it will not give any results. Okay, and then run the query. Database mismatch. What I have taken here? Rental sale type I have taken. This is wrong. It should be a sale total. It's a rental total, right? Pause this. Click on OK. This is okay. So that is why, anyway, that you can change it, and instead of the rental total, let's take the sale discount. Now see, that's sale discount, not sale discount, rental discount you can take. Now you can see this separate select statement is created. When you run this report, you will get the proper data in our report. This is the sale total and another is the rental discount. Okay, yes. So this is a way you can create any type of the report. So each customer, like the customer first name, last name and the country name, and also I want to display the showroom name and rental discount and sale discount and sale total, you can take it. Now run this query. So you can get the data, the client wise, and also you can take the rental discount already there, sale discount you can take it here. Okay, and showroom country, if you have a country name, you can take the country name. So fine, this is a way we can create a report. Why? But Albert is displaying the 2 times because he purchased a car 2 times in a different showroom. So if you remove the showroom name, right, Albert, you can display the only 1 row because it is going to display the total sale total for 2 showrooms revenue. It will display. Okay, fine. That is, everything is fine. Now my question is here. See, suppose if I take the client name from this table and so client and which model name he has purchased or which model name he has rented a car. So how to get that information? So guys, let's take now. And I need answer from you. So I'm taking the client last name and first name, and also I'm taking the model name. First name, last name, and model name I have taken here. Okay. So what exactly? Wallet report is going to display the rental customer's information or the client customer information. See, if you see, the join cells occur like this. So this is a one path, and there is another path is for the another context for another path. But there is no join between the client table to the model table. So either it should take the sale path, either it should take the rental path to create the join between the client table to the model table. But I have not taken any object from the fact table. So if you run this report, so will it going to display the rental customers or the sale customers, or it will display both the customers? See guys, so whenever I am taking the client first name and the model name, so it should take either this one, either this name, this one, either both, right? So it should take at least one path, context path, sale context or rental context path it should take. So if you use suppose if you use any measure object from the rental discount, then directly it will create a join using the rental context. So rental dot is equal to R. And if you use the sale total, then so it will create a query with a sale dot sale type is equal to S. That means sale context it is taking. But so I'm not using any object. So then what will happen if I don't use any object? So it will ask which path you need to take. So you want to display the rental context or the sales context. So if you select the rental, then so it will display the rental model information. Okay. So it is going to display the rental model information even if you count it, right? The count which is displaying the total 68. And again reface this. So if I select the sale, then now sales context data you can see the sales customers are 79. There are 79 customers are there. That means 79 customers purchase a car, and 68 customers means that customers has taken a rent a car, right? And so this is a way, if you are not using any object from the fact table, then it will give the context name. So which context you want to create a path, that way it will give the results. Okay. So guys, any questions to resolve the law by using the context? Okay. That's it today, and tomorrow we can discuss about how to use the aggregate tables, how to improve the performance of the query using the aggregate tables, so that we can discuss in the tomorrow session. Yes, Sayed. Yes. Yeah, IDT. Once we completed the UDT, then we'll move to the IDT tool. Okay. And yes, Sayed, I have not recorded the session. Yes, I will check with Ganesh and I will send you the recorded session. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Thanks, guys.
The organizer has ended the session, and this